for help. I've seemed to have fallen into the rabbit hole of sexy nugu group territory, and I can't climb out. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Theories, and if you're new here, welcome to Midnight Theories. I've been giving a lot of love to my sexy girl groups recently, and none to my boy groups. So I thought it was finally time to introduce you to the very niche boy group that brought sexy back stronger than Justin Timberlake in 2009. This group captured the internet's attention with their theatrical performances, elaborate sets, leather costumes, and snazzy choreography. And no, I don't mean Vicks. If you type N.O.M into the search bar, you'll find two groups that debuted around the same time, but couldn't be any more different. N.O.M, or N.O.M, short for Nature of Man, not to be confused with the 5-member idol group No Other Man, with the same abbreviation, is a male performance group that originally consisted of 4 members, JK, Kolm, Neo, and Q. Out of the 4 members, JK and Kolm are said to be brothers. The group debuted under N.O.M Entertainment, which was founded by the members. The agency has rebranded since as Jay-Z Factory Entertainment. The group made their grand entrance into the music industry on August 13th, 2013, with their debut single, A Guy, the beginning of N.O.M. The internet instantly grew interest in the men of N.O.M for their tall model-like height, visuals, and muscular physique. The single is a fabulously fierce electronic EDM dance track. The song starts with the incantation of pretty baby girls, and similar lyrics, and it just keeps going. Their groundbreaking debut instantly created buzz and had Korean Ajummas clutching their pearls for dear life, as the male performance group strutted in 8-inch heels, over-the-top accessories, and tight leather outfits. In an interview with Colors of Korea magazine, the group was asked why they chose such a concept for their first single. They answered, "In fact, there are many reasons for men to wear high heels and dance in Europe, but not yet in South Korea and Asia. It seems the reasons are cultural differences. In Asia, high heels are exclusively worn by women. We wanted to convey a wider culture in Asia, with the Korean model choosing the high heels."
이제 어떤 뮤지컬을 하게 됐는데 그 첫 뮤지컬이 이런 힐을 신게 된 뮤지컬이었어요. 그러다 보니까 이제 이런 세계도 있구나. 우리나라에는 없는 이런 뭔가 재미나고 독특한 컨셉을 힐이라는 수식어와 그다음에 이 복인, 와킹, 이런 캐러크 이런 것들을 여성뿐만 아니라 남자들도 이렇게 해서 남자만이 가질 수 있는 섹시함을 좀 보여주고 싶다. 그렇기 때문에 제가 힐을 선택했고 이 힐에 대해서 제가 가장 알맞은 패션과 그다음에 뭐 메이크업, 헤어 이런 것들 한번 잘 만들어봤습니다.
나 힐을 더 좋아하시는 이유가?
운동화를 신었을 때 나보다 힐을 신었을 때 내가 더 섹시한 것 같아서.
The group immediately established itself as Korea's unrivaled male performance group, as they broke gender stereotypes and looked darn good doing it. The group identifies as, quote, third sexuality. They themselves describe it as blurring gender roles and sexuality. Quote, their sexuality is multidimensional and goes beyond the existing frame and sex appeal to show off their charms. According to the members, even though they sing about women and include them in their music videos, they aim to challenge the traditional portrayal of men in the industry instead of presenting them in a hyper-masculine manner. They seek to encourage a more feminine approach to self-expression. N.O.M's earlier styles seem to have been strongly inspired by the Ukrainian synth-pop dance group Kazaki. N.O.M's music video and costumes for A Guy are strikingly similar to Kazaki's 2011 single, Love. To my surprise, the music video was rated 19+, although it's pretty similar to any sexy girl group music video. There is a shot where someone's hand slides down one of the members' chest and into his pants, but aside from that scene, everything else would be considered tame and normal if a girl group did it. N.O.M's unconventional debut pushed South Korea's conservative boundaries. The group experienced a form of media blackout and censorship, as no sources wanted to cover the group, and when they were covered, the group experienced a flood of criticism. However, the group was widely accepted and celebrated internationally. One user wrote, "I really love N.O.M's concept. We read all the time about how Korea is really socially conservative, and they've got such polarized views of sexuality. So it's really easy for international fans to take that idea and kind of turn it into a stereotype that applies to everyone in Korea." But then, the boys of N.O.M strut in their homoerotic stripper outfits, and diva stopped that stereotype right into the ground with their thigh-high stiletto boots. When asked about the mixed responses, They answered, "While there are many different and shocking opinions, the public reacted well. In particular, the reaction of women is hot. On the other hand, half of the men have a good feeling, and the others showed an unfavorable opinion of us." Their response overseas was so positive that the group even performed in China and New York. During their first few active years, it was even reported that the group even performed at gay strip clubs. The group was never nominated for any awards during their rookie year, except for, well, the Nastiest Video in K-Pop Award by Eat Your Kimchi in 2013. Just saying that name is such a nostalgia kick for me. Who else here watched Eat Your Kimchi back in the day? The group didn't end up winning the award, as it went to Troublemakers Now. Fortunately, the group was still invited to the Eat Your Kimchi studio for this iconic clip. I remember seeing this scene being memed all over Tumblr back in the day. The following year, N.O.M returned with their single, Nature of Man. The song is described to be a dance track with sophisticated electro house which heightens the sense of sexuality by adding an intense beat and dreamy atmosphere. Their words, not mine. For this comeback, it looks like N.O.M was given a higher budget. Unlike their previous MV, this music video has a bit of a storyline. What is it, you may be asking? Well, I'm not so sure, but I know something is going on. And of course, how could you forget the body rolls and exercising shots? After this release, the group disappeared without a trace for many years. In 2015, a group that resembled N.O.M, known as the High Heel Guys, was briefly featured on the variety show Star King. More specifically, that episode where BTS's V learned how to dance in high heels. Many netizens assumed the same high-heeled men were N.O.M, but it doesn't appear to be them. Although N.O.M had disappeared from the front lines, they were actually busy working behind the scenes and created their first couple of girl groups. The first to debut was Dice in 2016, Rosefinger in 2017, and Ariel in 2020. All three groups have since disbanded, and a lot of their content seemed to be wiped from the internet. Most suspected, N.O.M silently disbanded like many new groups do, but fortunately, this wasn't the case. In 2020, nearly 6 years since their last single, the group released their third track and their first single album, Third Sexual, N.O.M, with the lead single, I'm Not, But. This was the first single with the modified lineup, as former members Neo and Q withdrew from the group and member B-Side was added in their place. In a solo interview on the group's YouTube channel, B-Side explained that he was friends with someone who knew JK. At some point, JK saw B-Side perform and asked him to be the group's rapper. Aside from his rapper position, he is also a composer and lyricist. With I'm Not But, the group hit their first major milestone with their first music show performance. After this appearance, the group experienced a spike in popularity and garnered more international fans with a huge following in Latin America, where they held their first online meeting via Zoom in 2021. Fans praised N.O.M for their powerful stage performance and striking stage outfits, creating a memorable experience. Following the single, N.O.M wasted no time and released their fourth single, I'm So Sexy. I'm so sexy. This time, N.O.M showed a new playful side of themselves with this comeback. What I love about N.O.M is that they never take themselves too seriously, and they just like to have fun. The music video features their girl group Ariel. Their party gets interrupted by the men of N.O.M as they, put on an entertaining performance. After this release, the group began to make more idol-like content, like film dance practices for every future release, solo and group interviews, dance challenges, reaction videos, creating group social media accounts on every popular site to promote the group, and more music show performances. After I'm So Sexy, the group returned with I Can't Wait in 2021. I Can't Wait is a quote, mystical and spectacular song that will satisfy your five senses. You can just tell the group put a lot of money and effort into this music video than their previous ones. N.O.M triumphantly performed their lead single, on 2 music shows, one of which they performed twice on, making it a total of 3 music show performances. Just in time for the summer, N.O.M returned with their 5th single, Mega Punch. Mega Punch is a bright, upbeat retro synth track. The music video is a parody of the 90s nostalgic aesthetic. Since Mega Punch, members B-Side and N.O.M both released solos. B-Side released Tattoo, a hip-hop track. On January 12, 2022, N.O.M released Adrenaline. It's on par with N.O.M.'s previous tracks and feels somewhat similar to Taemin's solo work, and I mean that as a huge compliment. The group eventually released their latest comeback with Look on February 24, 2022. This release is much darker than anything they've ever released. They performed intense choreography that is reminiscent of their older songs. For those of you who are sensitive to the sight of blood, this music video might not be for you. Allegedly, after this comeback, the company informed fans that this might be their last, at least for a while. After Look, JK and N.O.M both auditioned for Be Ambitious, the prequel to Street Man Fighter. The purpose of the show is to create a dance crew with male solo dancers to compete on Street Man Fighter. Unfortunately, neither brother made it past the audition round. Since then, almost all the group's social media accounts have stopped posting content, which isn't looking too good for the group. Even one of their last YouTube videos is titled X-Idol's Splendid Double Life, making fans fear the worst. The group's leader, JK, now goes by the name Jungjun Kyo and performs as a trot soloist. He even participated in KBS's National Singing Contest and made it to the final stage. N.O.M, on the other hand, seems to have gone MIA. The last thing he has posted was in January of this year on his Instagram. It was a dance practice clip from his solo debut. As for B-Side, he continues to make music and is very active on his social media accounts. Overall, N.O.M was a talented and unique addition to the K-pop scene. Their focus on theatrical performances and their ability to connect with fans through their music and message of inclusivity made them a fan favorite. While they may have faced some challenges along the way, N.O.M's determination and passion for the craft helped them continue to thrive and build a dedicated fan base around the world. I really hope they continue to make music together and keep N.O.M alive. If you would like to support the group, I have left links to their social media accounts in the description. And as always, thank you for watching and enjoy your stay.